awesome.
I got a pocket full of cash. I'm looking for human dick.
Too bad the king of Colfax isn't around. He could.
He is when you summon him like Jeremy. And immediately, welcome back to Rabbit Troop Sucks, because how can you top that kind of introduction?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Colfax Force.
Yeah.
King of Colfax Force.
Wow. Well, hey, we're Rabbit Troop Sucks. We're a podcast about obscure, forgotten about, and often overlooked films. And we're switching it up tonight. We got Miguel missing. Mike is not feeling well, but we got Jeremy in town, and we're recording out of order, and all these things are happening. I am Paul. Next to me is Lamar.
It's not.
And Jeremy. And we got Jeremy.
It's me.
Jeremy.
Got a weird episode here.
Yeah, we're looking at
like
Shadowzone 1990. Here's the joke on us. We thought we were watching Shadowzone, but you know what we were watching? The director's cut of Shadowzone. Yeah. So when we took a little pause in this movie, I was like, oh, I have to run to the restroom really quick. There's 15 minutes. I was like, 49 minutes? Like, what's going on? And the director's cut of Shadowzone 1990.
Yeah, there was a little debate about that. We accidentally stumbled upon this. We looked up the run time on the movie, and it turned out to be 90 minutes. But like Paul said, we stumbled upon the director's cut, which was an extra 20 minutes added on.
Oh, like 30.
30?
Yeah, I think.
It's 30 minutes of a lady applying chapstick.
It felt like 40.
It did, man.
Oh, it did. It felt like 40 years of our lives.
Fucking train wreck.
1990, scientists experiment with extreme dream sleep and find a parallel dimension. Now they find the door works both ways and something has come through.
I feel like none of that was explained at all.
I feel none of this movie is explained.
I didn't get any of that either.
Yeah.
James Hong, we get to see him again. I'm really excited about that. Dr. Van Fleet, he is my favorite and... sorry, foreshadowing a short-lived person in this movie.
That's the only reason to get into this movie. Yeah. You see this cast and directors.
Well, I mean, we actually talked about this movie, so none of us have seen it, but we always see it pop up, and we're all like, has anyone seen it? And then I think I even joked, I was like, someone's probably seen it. Like, Jeremy, just on the side, watches tons of weird films, and you just think, like, over the decades, he would have watched this, or me. We seem like prime candidates.
Yeah. I'm glad I missed this one.
Yes. So J.S. Cardone is the director and writer of this film. Also noted Shadow Hunter and Black Day, Blue Night, The Covenant, and The Scare Hole.
There it is. I was waiting for that.
2004, The Scare Hole. So... he wrote a movie called The Scare Hole.
Maybe next Halloween we can explore the Scare Hole.
I think based off of what we saw today, I don't know.
Louise Fletcher plays Dr. Erhardt in this movie. And she is notably she passed away, unfortunately, in 2022 at the age of 88. She was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Virtuosity, which is crazy, and Flowers in the Attic, very notable. And in this film, it is like she swallowed molasses, and that is the only way she could talk to us.
Here. I need chapstick.
And that might be the director's cut, the chapstick cut.
I think the director's cut is just her in it, and the regular cut is just another actress who speaks normally. So
he wasn't a fan.
Well, he knew when the check cleared. But he's the main actor in this movie, and he's barely in it. It's one of those movies.
Yeah,
that him and Bingo.
Bingo the monkey.
Bingo has free reign over this place. He can go anywhere and do anything he wants.
I know there's other actors and actresses in this that you're probably going to mention. I know of none of them. I've seen them in nothing except for the lunch lady. I have funny trivia about her, but
well, I have seen the lunch lady in other things before.
She's done a lot of stuff. Viewers or listeners, you're not watching us, but if you watch this movie, you've definitely seen her in other things. And I looked her up. She does like one episode of every TV show. She has a recognizable face. And the trivia is, I recognize her from an episode of Married with Children. She
If you
plays
are
a
watching this
librarian.
movie, then you are hard up for entertainment. Like you have exhausted all options.
I don't know. Like I sort of agree. So I agree now that we've seen the film, but man, this movie just seems to be like floating around. It's like, and it got decent reviews, and
Yeah, I got a 4.5 stars out of 5
yeah.
on the fucking on Prime Video, dude.
Okay, that was 51 voters, and those were the ones who had the energy to put.
That's fair.
Yeah, this is an awesome movie.
it was Frederick Flynn, Tommy Shivers himself.
Yes.
Tommy Shivers, our protagonist in this movie. Jeremy notes that he's dressed like he's right out of World War I. I said he looks like he's out of World War I with an affection for Knight Rider.
Yeah, this guy comes into the movie like riding an RC helicopter into like a secured area.
Yeah, really what the story is there's this experimental base of sorts in a somewhat, I think, near future, but not really, but like sort of, but okay. And something goes wrong. Like, and by something goes
There's
wrong.
a lot of things wrong in this base.
Well, I mean, like, I think the big thing that triggers someone coming out is basically someone's dead. And by someone's dead, a body exploded. But we'll find that out in a moment. Hey, enter Tommy Shivers, a guy who knows nothing about anything ever at any point.
Is that his name in the movie? Tommy Shivers?
This is why we take notes, Jeremy.
But he on his fucking uniform it had Hitchcock.
Yeah, I just call him Hitchcock. I think it's Tommy Hitchcock is his name, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. Fucking Shivers.
Is it?
It might be. I don't know. I call him Hitchcock.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. In fact, this movie, all three of
We're just
us-
going to refer to him as dipshit number 1.
I mean, he's listed as Tommy Shivers. And I know at some point in time, Lunch Lady was like, Shivers, you read me? Shivers.
Maybe she was thinking of that Ed Sheeran song.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
It doesn't matter.
Thank God. You said Ed Sheeran, and I just kind of like zoned out. Like I went to a very different place. I was like,
That's fair.
I mean, that's what comes
Well,
out
Ed
the Shadow
Sheeran's
Zone.
in this movie, the
the
Ginger Dynamo.
He's the Shadow Zone. Ginger beard. Yeah. So Tommy Shivers Hitchcock, he arrives on the scene and he's like inspecting. He's like, some things went wrong. And we get Gingerbeard, who's like, oh my God, I drive a truck and shit's going wild, man. You got to get in this truck. I was going to get the hell out of here. Yeehaw. And you're like, all right.
But they don't get out of there. They go deeper into the facility.
No, and you know, Tommy plays it cool kind of throughout a lot of this. And I note too that
He seems like he's tired.
yeah, so he just seems dumb as F. So like that's the problem. And so like I would keep up with the Tommy mentality. I wish Lucor was on this episode. Lucor would know exactly what I talk about, where all these people are going insane and you're like, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're all that's fine.
Just play
That's fine.
it out until it gets done.
It's like I need to use the restroom, and you walk out, and they never see you again. Like that's how you
That's
end
what
this.
James Hong did.
Yeah, long truck ride. Can I just use the restroom? Yeah, no problem. Where'd that guy go? I'm like,
out the
He's
window.
gone.
yeah, and that's what you would do. So yeah, we're picked up by Gingerbeard. And yeah, he's going crazy.
Gingerbeard is.
Yeah,
a
he's
weird
very
guy.
upset. His glasses are broken, so
James?
it's pissed him off.
I think it's James. He might have said his name, and he's not a doctor or a captain. So
He's the maintenance guy,
I mean, he's not.
but
so
he doesn't
if-
know how to fix anything.
If you look at the list of credits, like everyone is like doctor, captain, James.
When you meet him, it's a very apparent he's
And-
out of place. He's not intelligent at all.
Well, I don't think the doctors in this movie are very intelligent either. And they talk, like you said, they talk like they're on drugs. Like all the people in this movie talk so slow. It is ridiculous.
I said you're the one who was like, are they on lewds?
Like I think the director's cut is just the normal movie slowed down. Like I honestly think that.
What if it was sped up?
Like that's the normal movie. The normal movie is the 90 minutes, and it's the same movie as the director's cut. It's just at normal
the
speed.
director's cut was he found like a 7-hour version, and this is the sped up version. No, you talked about there's a lot of not well. I wouldn't say always. I was gonna say non sequiturs, but there's some weird transitions, I should say, to just goo coming out of pipes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of that.
Those are the semen pipes.
And Dr. Erhardt or Eckert, I think, she really talks like this.
There's so many.
Oh, it's
yeah.
Towards the end of the movie, I wanted to kill myself. Like, that's how bad it got.
All of those elements.
Jeremy entered the shadow zone.
Yeah, I was like, I'll go in.
All of those elements that you guys said have added up to the extended 30 or 40 minutes that they added on. I can't even remember now. It felt like 2 hours added on.
I mean, I am never going to watch the original, but I believe I might throw in at least a 2-minute attempt at a Google search of some hero out there who gives me a breakdown of what the extensions actually are. Because I honest to God, it's going to be like, yeah, there's a scene where they ride the elevator and like they look at the numbers and that's like 45 seconds. I think we're going to get like nickeled and dimed on this. And then be like, there's another like 4 minutes of pipe goo. Like all just like weird shit that adds up to like 45 minutes.
It's unfortunate. I got to ask you guys, like after the fact, I think we definitely would have enjoyed the shorter version.
I do agree.
But I can't even imagine what that would encompass. Like,
well, I mean,
are those scenes with the oozing pipes just edited out, or did they talk faster, like you said?
Well, at one point, the guy wakes up unconscious and like looks around for literally 60 seconds.
Yeah,
what the hell is going on?
Yeah, Jeremy was like, Jesus. Like, as we were watching it, and I felt it too. I was like, oh my God, dude. Like, what has happened? Yeah, I think, like, I don't know. Maybe my spirit was slightly broken with like I'm going to use the restroom, but I know we have 15 minutes of this movie left. And I was like, sorry, guys. And when I hit pause, I was like, 49 minutes. Like, what the hell? Like, even coming back, I was like, I really thought we're wrapping this up. Like, we're gonna fight Shadowzone and credits roll, but no.
That was the exact moment that we realized that we were watching the director's cut.
That was a shadow. No.
Yeah. At no point did I understand really what was happening in this movie, though. Like, it is not explained. Like, this guy gets picked up. He's an investigator. He's doing something. There's a body that explodes. He gets down there, and there's a monkey running around. It's sitting on, like, the fucking corpse, like, playing with its brain. And these doctors are just like, it's fine. Don't worry about bingo.
Yeah, I mean, like, clearly things are amiss. This is why I kind of noted before that, like, going into it, I would have totally played dumb. Like, And I feel Tommy kind of, like, shows his hand a little too soon. Not yet, though. He's like, oh, hey, like, I'm just here to check out stuff. And they're like, yeah. And, like, this base of, like, 6 people, they're kind of, like, screwing themselves over. Because they're like, okay, like, we'll show you some stuff. But then we see, like, I don't know, this place is somewhat in shambles. There's, like, pipes that are, like, bursting out mists and various
Walls
other things.
Are falling down.
Yeah, like, and we really see this during, like, lunch. Tommy's like, I'm going to sit down, and he, like, eats lunch with his, like, small crew. And then at the end, like, this woman who's, like, prepping the food, who's, like, the almost like the cook of the crew, she comes out and she's like, I got one more thing. It's like a dead rat, and the maintenance guy, Gingerbeard's like, oh my God. She's like, they're coming from the walls, and I told you no. And the guy's like, this is gross, and you have a lot of things wrong with this place. And Dr. Hong and Dr. Erhardt or whatever, they're like, play it cool, you idiots. Like, shut up, get this guy out of here. And Gingerbeard this dude is like one stage away from crazy old prospector. He's like, I gotta show you some shit, man. Oh yeah. They did. Oh. And shows him some shit. He does.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be a mysterious character as soon as you meet him, because he's way out of place. He's not a doctor. He's clearly like I think they just hired him for a maintenance whatever. And then there's one night where I call this guy Hickock, even though his name is Tommy Shivers. And one night we called him Gingerbeard. He goes up to him. He's like, you gotta see this. And this is when I realized that Gingerbeard, he probably realizes that something is amiss. And he wants to tell Hickock or Tommy Shivers that something is going down.
Let me ask you this. So,
they get locked in this place?
Well, let's go through the logistics of this. So Gingerbeard seems out of place. I totally agree with you. I mean, we have basically a bunch of doctors and a cook.
I assume that they just hired him as a ground crew guy.
No. So this is what I want to talk about. Yeah. In the hiring process, was this guy crazy as shit to begin with, or was it the recent body explosion tipped this dude over and was like, oh shit, bodies are exploding? Because later on, this guy's gonna lose his cool super quick. But like, and I also want to note that it seems like he's crazy, but when they find him, I'm like, was he not crazy when he loses his shit? Oh, we're gonna get to that. But like, I can't imagine it's like, so like the job entails like you keep up with like some light electronic maintenance. You're gonna clean some stuff. You're gonna maybe be doing some like odd and end like driving. Like, oh my God, no, I'm gonna go freaking crazy. Like, this guy's hired. The super secret dream base that we're working on that like is gonna open a parallel dimension to other things.
Yeah.
That this guy seems cool.
Yeah,
Let's get this guy on.
That's the problem right there is when you open up a secret military base like that, that's the only type of like hick you can find, and he will gladly do the work that you're willing to do for whatever you're paying him.
Let me ask you
You're not
this.
going to find a reasonable person to do that.
Are only hot people are only attractive people open up the shadow zone? Like you couldn't put the lunch lady in there.
Well, we're going to talk about this. So we find out that a body exploded, and there are 2 other bodies in like weird stasis, like medical stasis. Like I don't even know how to explain what's going on
They're in
because
hypersleep.
Jeremy's been using this term all day, and every time I ask him what that means, he won't tell me. So they're in hypersleep. So a body exploded. Like someone's dead. Well, let's just phrase it like that. And Tommy comes in, and he's like, we don't really know his background. So he's like, let me figure this out. So he goes into like this room, and it looks like the body has exploded, which it has. And they're like, no, we're just working on it. And he's like, okay.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right.
It's all cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it looks like a bomb went off in the inside of the body, and it blew open up. Cool. Okay. So it's like there's 2 more bodies, and they're like, all right. And they're like, well, who are these bodies? And James Hong, Dr. Fleet Van something. What's this guy's name?
What? At one point, didn't he ask him?
Fleet.
He's like, "So where did this guy come from?" They're like, "Well, he answered an ad."
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like these guys, these bodies are just volunteering. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, I mean, hear me out. It's not that it would go to this extent, but they're just answering ads. Like, imagine this. Like, we're doing dream experiments. Like, come in, you'll make like $5,000, 2 days work, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, it's like McGurk going into the sleep study.
Yeah.
DVD player.
I still don't get
it's
why
easy
they
to get guys to just
why
go in.
these people had to be naked though, except for the shower cap.
I was gonna say, their hair is covered, so they're not naked. I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah, and I mean the lady that's naked, she has a nice set. All right, and we see him a lot.
They've
A lot.
So there are 2 bodies basically in these sleep chambers, and they show this woman's breasts like every few minutes. And I like Tommy's like really exploring both bodies, and we see like the camera view is through his perspective a lot of times. And if it was truly through his perspective, he is just looking at breasts every 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, and this is the director's cut, so
Maybe a lot of breast
spending
work.
A lot of scenes on this.
Lamar, this is truly the breastival director's cut.
In the regular version, it's Bingo that's the sleeper.
Nice.
Bingo the monkey.
Yeah, he's the monkey.
Did we mention the monkey?
Yeah,
The
so I
monkeys.
mean that's what Jeremy was noting. Says they're going through like as Tommy's like investigating, and we're not really sure why. Just maybe a dead body. The monkey, there is a monkey.
Why are
maybe-
all the animals there? What are they doing with these animals?
No one really knows what the experiments are. Like
Nobody does.
Well, I mean, like if I had to guess, I guess they're saying these are some kind of sleep experiments, and they're just like very vague in general about this. I guess
That's true. Dr. Van Fleet or James Hong did mention that earlier. To be fair, we were talking over most of this movie, and there was a lot of plot talked about in it, but it wasn't true. It wasn't that.
Going forward, whenever we note, because there will be so many, and I guarantee 2026, I've already got a movie noted with James Hong. Whenever we note exposition, James Hong driving the story forward with whatever he's saying, I would like to further note that as dropping Hong.
There you go. Drop that Hong, baby.
I like it.
Thank you.
Put that in there. We need a shirt that says that.
Mike, are you dropping Hong?
Yeah.
Hanging Hong, dropping Hong.
Dropping Hong.
I like it. Write that one down. Might need to get that domain registered as well.
Yeah, Mike, we would take dropping Hong if that, just like gets people, just like dickpony.com to Rabbit Troop Sucks. That'd be fantastic.
Nice.
Somehow, I don't know why, maybe I was just thinking real time. I was like, I imagined Mike listening to this in his sickness state of mind right now. like dropping hung. Like okay, guys. Wakes up, guys. I bought 5,000 websites, all variants.
I hope you're sick when you're listening to this, Mike. And we
it's a nice well wish.
He's been sick for a month.
I hope you feel like shit.
Hope you feel like shit and you're hallucinogenics and you're just thinking, man, we need more domains.
You're like, man,
dropping hong.
I need to drop some hong.
It's perfect.
Well, stay away from the hong in this one.
Yeah.
Well, he did. He's not in this movie after probably this moment.
Yeah, something happens. I don't know. These people are sleeping. They get like veins on their face.
Well, okay. So what's happening is Tommy is like, I want to rerun the experiments on at least one of these other people, and they're like, you don't want to do that. He's like, I really do. And they're like, why would you want to do that? That didn't do anything.
He's like, they're like, you want to do the experiment that caused this guy to explode? Why?
They're like, it wasn't the experiment. That guy just died. And he's like, that just doesn't seem right. They're like, people die all the time.
Yeah, they explode all the time, man. I mean, it happens.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's do this again.
And he's like, okay. So they run this experiment, which just is like we see a box that just goes up in numbers. And he's like, I want you to set this to level 31. And like, no one knows what sequence of numbers this goes to.
Ass.
Yeah. Like a scale of like 30 to 31. And I was like, just turn the knob.
Yeah.
I want you to turn that knob. And we see this just box and it just displays red numbers. And I was like, man, someone built this. And so it also has letters. And I commented on that. It was like, it's not just numbers, like there's letters. And Tommy astutely is like, yeah, you need to set this to 31F. They're like, you don't need to go to F.
Like, hey, man.
We're at
31.
Yeah,
okay?
they're like, dude, it's cool. Like, and he's like, nah, you're gonna do that. And they're like, oh shit.
It's like Spinal Tap. It only goes to 10. It goes to 11.
Yeah, and so they're basically like, imagine in a medical facility where like there's the what's the the CAT scan where they're like behind like the glass, so they're like talking on like a microphone and they shut off. They're like, oh shit, like we can't do this. They're like, we might be able to do it for like, you know, like under a minute. And they're like, okay, so they set a timer and it goes to 31F. And as Jeremy notes, like then these people start like, well, they're doing it on the guy. He starts like growing veins and they're like, that's weird. And Tommy's not really noticing. And the whole time, Dr. What's it? Van
Fleet.
Yeah, Van Fleet. He's like, oh shit. Like, oh shit, we got
That really pisses me off.
All of the scientists are like looking at each other. They're giving each other the side eye like, oh shit, man. Like it's going to happen. Oh fuck. And then it doesn't happen, but then it does happen.
Yeah, you know, usually I'm noting, like, I think the last time we saw James Hong was the Golden Child from '86. But who else we got in the room? We got Miguel A. Núñez Jr. He's running operations. We got like a computer dude. His name is Wei. Last time we saw him, Dee Jay, Street Fighter in 1995.
And wasn't he a computer programmer in that movie too, or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, this is like, so I'm sorry, James Wei, and then everyone else is either Tommy or a doctor or like a captain or something like that.
Yeah.
J.S. Cardone, you son of a B.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to mention the producer behind this movie as well. Our good friend.
Charles Band.
Charles Band.
The old Charles Band of the hand, Lamar.
Just look up Charles Band. He has a whole litany of great movies. Quote, unquote, great movies.
Grand. Yeah. And every time you watch one of those movies...
Oh, you ain't getting up from that.
No, you don't. I didn't think I was getting up from this one.
Killed Lamar.
He did. I didn't expect it. It came out of nowhere. Damn it. I love it when you don't expect it.
Jeremy loves it when you call him Big Papa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Throw your hands in the air.
It's the moneymaker I like to shake.
Yeah, well, here's a sad thing. James, not James. Tommy's like, all right, you could turn it off, and everyone's like, oh shit, thank God. But Veiny McVane still explodes.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit. And Tommy is like, I thought something was amiss, and you guys are big old liars. And they're like, Tommy, no, buddy, it's cool. And he's like, is it? And they're like, yeah. He's like, okay.
And then at some point after this guy's head explodes, like the facility that they're in locks down, does it not?
Yeah. So the rationale, you were asking this before, like, why don't they just leave? Well,
Call in that little RC helicopter.
so what they quickly realize in the explosion of this body, it's different than the explosion of the first body. And because things, I guess, went on a little longer, or there was like a little difference in all of this, basically they opened up that parallel universe, demon world, and now there's an entity in our universe, and it's in this room, and they see it, sort of. They have like computers, and there's like a blob, and they're like, there is something else in that room. And Gingerbeard is like, that thing, they're like, well, they note, why don't we just leave? And the doctor's like, I was looking at like the composition of this thing, and it's slightly radioactive. And then Gingerbeard's like, oh shit, in the 60s, yeehaw, in the 60s, they set up like booby traps, or essentially that if anything was radioactive as a defense mechanism, the base would fully lock down, that you couldn't get in or out for safety protocol reasons.
Yeah, you do. You want to lock people in with radioactive stuff. You don't want to get them out there.
Well, I think the thought process was, then everyone's radioactive. We don't want you getting out to spread the radioactivity.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Chernobyl thing. Like, it's radioactive, shut it all down so it doesn't get out.
Yeah.
Like, the people inside, you're dead. We just want to protect the environment because radiation is going to kill for
We're very
millions
concerned
of years.
about the environment.
Apparently, the Jackass Flats Proving Grounds military base.
Jackass Flats. That's exactly where they're at.
Nice.
I had to write that down. Just the absurdity of the name of this place.
Yeah, and if you get too much radioactivity,
Oh, you ain't getting up from that. You ain't. No, you ain't.
no.
Go on, get.
Soundboard is getting used today, guys.
Not as much as the Teen Wolf episode, but we'll get there.
We haven't gone full wolf yet. Back in October when we started full wolf in it, I don't even remember.
What was that phrase? Was it full wolf? FW?
Yeah, the FW.
I don't know. I feel like the lunch lady went full wolf in this one.
She went full lewds on this one.
No, that's the
the
doctor.
other. That was Erhardt.
Yeah, Ludi McLudes.
Have you seen my chapstick?
It's wonderful chapstick.
How many times does this lady apply chapstick throughout
A lot.
the movie?
Like, it's really bizarre. Like honest to God, why is this happening?
Like, for every titty scene, there's a chapstick scene.
I thought it was going to go to something.
I agree.
In the end, but it didn't lead to anything. So it was just like a mechanism to enhance the character profile, which it didn't for me.
No, not at all.
There
yeah,
were no character
There
profiles
are
in
like,
this movie.
honest to God, like, to be like legitimate, at least 6 notable scenes where they pan to this woman and she's applying chapstick. And she's just sitting there putting on chapstick. And it's for no reason at all.
None.
Her lips were moist.
Okay. Like, why are there like 6 different scenes of this?
Don't know.
No one knows.
Don't know.
So now they're trapped in this facility. The best thing to do when you have a strange interdimensional entity running around is to split up.
Well, you get some strange, and then you act strange.
Yeah. So everybody splits up because the place is falling apart. Things have got to get fixed.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Jeremy, as you're driving up to Colorado, were things strange?
It was dark outside.
How dark?
I saw a lot of red lights in the sky. Those could have been windmills or aliens.
Was a fire in the sky?
Yeah.
Were they were aliens?
Fire in my pants.
You got the needle in the eye?
I destroyed someone at work when I mentioned that movie.
Fire in the sky?
Yeah, I'm like, that movie traumatized me for life. I tell people that just randomly for some odd reason. And he was like, what's a scary movie? I'm like, it's not scary, but it traumatized me when I was a kid. I told him that. He's like, oh my God, me too. And I feel like people who saw Fire in the Sky when they were young, or even mid just back in the day.
Chances are I saw it with Jeremy in the theater. I did see it in the theater.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
It's
I
possible.
can't even imagine. I could not even imagine. That movie is just on another level of
We probably
just
saw that
shock.
in the theater and talked about ass probing for 30 minutes afterwards.
We did.
Ass and eye probing.
That feels right to me. That seems like the sequence of events that makes most sense to me.
We saw Fire in the Sky. What about the anal probes, man? Let's get that going again.
I know it was back at a time where we probably would go home and like talk on the phone.
Yeah, that's
Oh shit.
See you later. I'll talk to you. Remember the ass probing?
yeah, that's back when probing was hip though.
Yeah.
This guy played out now. Everybody's probing in the ass.
All this ass probery.
Yeah, it got boring.
Oh man.
Mike would have missed this movie.
He would.
He would have been angry 30
Mike-
minutes into this
Mike,
film.
I know.
If you have not seen this movie,
He would have been fucking chawing at the bit, man.
How many minutes would it take for Mike to enter the shadow zone?
5 minutes
He-
in.
like
the,
his features just cloud over.
the first
don't-
the first application of chapstick.
I really don't know what Mike's reaction would have been like with the realization of we have 15 minutes left. We have 50. Like,
I guarantee you, when we realized we were watching the director's cut, he would have walked out.
Yeah, he'd have been like, I'm done.
I think this would have been one of the moments where Mike's like, I'm not drinking, and then he's like, I'm having a beer now. What do we have in the fridge? I'm having a beer.
I was sober. Now I'm back to being alcoholic.
Yeah.
Love it. That's the shadow zone. That's where you drift over.
This movie
right.
will drive you to drink, so that's a Surgeon General warning.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to secret bases. I don't like this one. I've always talked about I love secret bases, secret rooms, secret
yeah.
areas. This base sucks.
Did you notice how the base also like is without power, but somehow the brightest lights ever are shown throughout the entire thing? Like they're walking down like dark hallways with like sunlight. And I don't understand where these lights are coming from because the power's out.
They have like the sun windows on top.
And they power it better than their regular lighting.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Didn't you say Jeremy is powered by candlelight?
Yeah. So all the power goes out in a research facility, and you know what they have for backup power? Candles.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, fucking scented candles.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a military base. It's official.
yeah.
Keep those things on hand.
I really wasn't a fan of this. There's like really no cool rooms. It was like fake medical room, cafeteria.
The cafeteria
Couple
stood
hallways.
out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, you're right. Nothing, especially for a military base.
Yeah, I was talking to you
Very
guys.
sterile.
I was talking to you guys before. I saw like, I always say in all these episodes, I love these like secret rooms and like fallout shelters, like really cool. And I always see like media clips of like people building their secret rooms. A lot of times it's like a media room. You like have a sliding door and there's like a cool like TV game room or something. Where I saw this guy like had a really elaborate like gambling room, like a poker room, and I was like really like intrigued. So it was like off his garage, and he opens this door. It's like a sliding door. It's like a shelf, but if you open it the right way, it's a sliding door. I was like, awesome. And then you go into this massive room. It's like a poker table and slot machines. I was like, this is really cool. And then to the left is like another gambling room, like straight up. I was like, okay. And then like almost like imagine now branch off. There's two more rooms like a Y. And if you go to the right, it's another gambling room. And then to the left is like some kind of lounge area. And then there's like a really ornate bathroom with shower and everything. I was like, holy shit. Like in theory, this guy could have like 35 people over comfortably in his secret room. I was like, what are you doing with a game? Like that's just so weird. like the one room I understood, but I'm like, you have like 3 gambling rooms. Like, are you running like if you're running a casino, I totally get it. But like, it seemed like it was just his room. Like I'd have you two guys come over and be like, I built a space for 30 people.
Yep.
We could gamble in any of these rooms, and you'd be like, all right, weird.
Like you, I'm
Okay.
I'm a
don't have
fan
any
of
money.
secret rooms. But if your secret room has another room in it, nah. And then another room and another
Yeah.
room. I don't want to be a part of your. I don't know what you're doing. You're probably you're washing dirty money.
I don't-
Maybe at that point.
Well,
it's definitely an illegal casino you're running at.
Well,
that
Lamar,
point.
I don't mind the multiple rooms. I'm like suspicious that they're all like the same. So if it was like, here's the poker room, but then there's like the media TV room. I'm like, okay, but I'm like, you just have another poker room.
I don't even agree with that. You open it up and there's a secret. It's a secret room. It's not a secret base.
He made a secret base. You're right.
Like,
But he made 3
secret rooms. I appreciate.
He made
secret.
3. He made 3 of the same secret base.
Jeez, that's too much. That's too much base.
Yeah. All
Maybe
that
you
base.
were just in Las Vegas.
That's ace of base.
That would
Ever
make
think about
sense.
Yeah.
It was he opened a parallel universe that if you explode a body at 31F,
You go
to
into a
Vegas.
gambling room.
Yeah,
That's the secret to getting into a gambling room. Is 31F.
you got a 31F it.
There you go.
Now I'm going to be looking for 31F and just
Tomorrow,
regular,
I'm gonna get a tattoo of 31F.
just
on
like
my
regular
ass
media,
cheek.
and see if it lines up the Shadowzone.
Yes, it does. Everything opens up to the
Yeah.
shadow
So
zone.
what are all these people doing? They're running around. We don't know why they're running around. Things are breaking. A couple guys go off to fix some wiring. What's his name? Gingerbeard. He's running around. He's got a shotgun now that has at least 20 to 30 shells in it.
Pump handle shotgun.
And
Well, I
he's
mean,
running around.
what they're noting that like what's in the room is a straight up new life form. They're like, we have opened this dimension and a life form's floating around, and they're like, oh shit. I don't think Gingerbeard has the gun yet. I think this is where James Hong Van Fleet is like, I'm gonna go investigate. Like, let me go investigate this. And he's like, puts on like a biohazard suit. And we noted all throughout this, these biohazard suits, willy-nilly. They like literally go in the same goddamn room within like 10 minutes. They're like, you've got to go in their biohazard suits. And then they're like, okay, the alien did this and this. And then another person's like, I'm just going in there. And they just like walk in without a suit.
And they're fine.
Yeah. Like, there was no reason for anyone to wear a biohazard suit at any point in time. Like, initially, it makes sense. I guess all throughout, because no one knows what's going on. Even when noted, this thing is radioactive, the one doctor's like, a little bit.
The rationale, I think, there wasn't a lot of explosion, and there was a lot of like, they're not really cryo tanks, but they're kind of
They're hypersleep chambers.
yeah. When whatever leaked out of it, there's like some kind of air that leaked out. I'm assuming that it's toxic. and I'm assuming
It's
that's
the air of hypersleep.
Well,
There you
people
go.
are like,
you don't want
listen,
to breathe that in. If you get that, you're gonna go to sleep.
like
Hypersleep.
sleeping 8 hours is too slow. We got to speed this shit up. Let's research how to do it.
If you
all
breathe
right?
that in, you're gonna sleep for 36 hours. And that's too much.
Yeah.
So that's what the rationale behind that.
Yeah, so Hong goes in and he's like, or Van Fleet, and he's like, okay, this is mysterious. And I do like this part. Like, if there's any kind of fun parts in this, it's kind of like reminiscent of Aliens a little bit, or Alien.
I got that vibe too.
Yeah, and this is kind of fun because they're like, holy shit. Like, so Wei, DJ from Street Fighter, he's like, this thing is like right in front of you. And Hong is like walking forward and he's like, you're like literally kissing this thing. Like, I don't see it. And there's back and forth. And then this thing just pops up. Jeremy is like, it's a grotesque version of the lunch lady. I thought it was a mutated version of the lunch lady, like straight up. And we're going to later find out it's just a manifestation of dreams. That's how intelligent it is. It knows your dreams and it manifests. And it was only Dr. Van Fleet's dreams.
You know,
some reason.
since it does manifest dreams, I really thought that like a nude James Hong would come back, since that one guy dreamed of James Hong and the nude operating on a body.
I mean, I dream of
some
that every
reason.
day. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that whole dream sequence. What was the point of that?
Yeah, we totally skipped this over. At one point in time on Tommy's first night, he is awoken by Gingerbeard, and he's like, you gotta see this shit. And they go through some like crawl spaces immediately, and I was even like, what the hell? And then they go to like basically like a kill room, and all these doctors are like mutilating bodies,
And they're naked.
Yeah, and they're naked. But that turns out to be a dream. It's okay. Dream sequence.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. In heaven.
I wanted that to be real because it would have made the story progress further, but it just took it back like another 20 minutes. I'm like, fuck, we gotta do this again.
Yeah, so this creature's going around and like offing each of these people individually based around their fears.
Van Fleet is dead.
Yeah,
he's like,
dead, everybody's
no. Yeah, and so this is where they're like, oh my god, Van Fleet is dead. Like, we need to figure some stuff out. And what's the other doctor's name?
Erhardt?
No, the other one. Kittle. Kidwell. It's Kidwell.
There you go.
There you go.
So there's Dr. Kidwell, and she's like, I'm gonna go investigate. We need to figure this out.
By herself.
And then they're like, no, we need to go with people. And then they send Gingerbeard. They're like, Gingerbeard, here's a shotgun. And he's like, yeehaw. Why? So I kept saying, like, out of anyone, why would you give this guy the gun?
Yeah, the guy that's got the shakes.
Yeah, this guy is freaking out. Like, there's only this one gun, right? I don't think there's another gun in the movie.
I don't think
Okay.
so. Yeah.
And technically he's the only one that would be acting normally in a situation like this because he is freaking out, and I would too if I were trapped in this fucking
And I would also be
place.
like, don't give me the gun. Like, I don't know how to use it, and I'm like freaking out, jumping around. So he does take the gun. And so he's like, I don't want to go. No. And they're like, you're going. And he's like, fine. And so he goes with Kidwell, and Kidwell's like, oh, I got to find the monkey.
Yeah.
And they immediately separate.
I do like his reaction. He's like, what? He's like,
Yeah.
I didn't want to go. And she's like, we got to find the monkey. Come with me. He's like, no. He's like, there's an alien entity killing things. And she's like, well, we got to find that monkey. He's like, God damn it, no.
Yeah.
She's like, then we're going to split up. And he goes off on his own. And she goes to find Bingo, was his name.
Bingo was his name. You said that several times.
Yeah, she loves that monkey.
NGO.
Yeah. It was his name.
She's always fondling the monkey.
Geo.
Geo.
Oh.
No.
Namo.
This is the part where he starts freaking out as we diverge into separate stories.
So let's start with him. So he is in full freak out mode. And so I noted this before. Like, here's what's weird. So Wei and Tommy are fixing like some mechanical shit, and they're doing it, and they're kind of getting it up, but then it fails. So now they're kind of wandering around, and they're like, we need to find everyone else. And eventually, so like there's simultaneously, Kidwell's story is pretty much happening with Gingerbeard's.
Yeah.
Gingerbeard, a drop of water falls on his head, and
He loses
he
it.
goes insane. He shoots and shoots and shoots. And I even asked, I have no idea about guns, but like, I was like, he shot a shotgun at least 12 times. I asked Jeremy, and you're saying like the legal amount would be like 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, clearly it's way more than 4. And we never watch him reload. But here's the crazy thing. We'll get to Kidwell in a second. When Wei or Kidwell, whoever the hell finds it's Tommy. Tommy and Wei find him. He is exploded into blood, so this creature did get him.
Yeah.
So, like, was he wrong? Was it evil water? So we find
Yeah.
out this evil entity, alien creature, could expand. It could contract.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Yeah, it could be any size, any shape, any form.
Yeah, did he know that at the time? Or did he just freak out because water touched his...
Or was that water the entity? Why did he turn into goo? Out of all the crap we saw in this director's cut, why couldn't you tell me that?
In this scene where he's freaking out, that's all I saw was this. The way I interpreted it is this director is he's trying so hard to develop this tension, and this water touches a Gingerbeard's hand, and he freaks out, and he takes his pump action shotgun, and he's just going. He puts 12 rounds just spinning around, shooting randomly at walls. He's
like a
freaking
whirling
out.
dervish.
So I don't know if he's just freaked out because something touched him, or if he knows that this entity is could be liquefied or turned.
But the craziest shit is we as the audience never know what killed it. We never know the sequence of events that killed him.
You rarely
that's very
ever
true.
see the thing actually kill
Oh,
the
no,
person.
you don't see it.
But there are allusions to it.
Yeah.
And, that is there. Like this, we're just like, what? Like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, some of them are bad illusions, like this one. The others, like the lunch lady, you can clearly see what's going on.
Yeah. So with Wei, before Gingerbeard is I'm sorry, not Wei, with Kidwell, before Gingerbeard is killed, she radios to him. That's what I'm saying. Like, things are happening simultaneously, and this like triggers him into this. So she's like, oh, I found the monkey. And he's like, what are you talking about? She's like, I found the monkey. He's right here, and it's all great. And he's like, nah, the monkey's eating grapes. So this is before he's killed. And Kidwell's like, yeah, everything's fantastic. And she turns around and, oops, the alien shape-shifted into now a demon, and she's clearly killed. But we at least hear her, like, chomped up on the radio. She's like, no.
Yes.
Where the other doctor replays that, so we actually get to hear it twice as an audience, and she's like, yes, isn't that good audio? And Tommy's like, no, this kind of like deranged.
Like, this place sucks.
Yeah. I was out of vacation day. I'm going to at least get 2.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so Kidwell's dead, Gingerbeer's dead. Now we've got Way and Tommy, and they're going around, and then where do they?
Well,
go?
Way's got to fix an electrical thing. He gets shocked, and he's like, "All right, you try it, dude." He's like, "I'm the computer guy, but I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna send the guy that really doesn't know what he's doing, and he'll fix it."
I think that was before. Now that's why they're wandering around, because it does turn on, then turn off. They're like, we can't fix this shit.
Yeah. Well, they tried to fix an elevator, and that's where Way dies.
Yeah, so Way, so as they're leaving and they notice like everyone's dead, basically there's elevators, and they're like, we could only go up floors in elevators, which is insane. So Way's like, I could basically jerry rig this. I'm going to do this. And does. Like, he tries all these wires and he gets the wires to work. And Tommy runs into the elevator, but it shuts and he can't open it back up. And that's where we see that Way is basically like pulled to the side and exploded into blood. So like, that's like, we're getting confirmation people are dead. It's just like Gingerbeard, like literally our perspective is a drop of water touched him. He shot all of these magical bullets, and then like other things happened, and when we transition back, there's just like a blood wall. Like, we're like, okay. So like, we really never know. So now it's really just Tommy, and who's the other doctor left?
Was that what Pink Floyd was saying about the blood wall?
Erhardt, yeah, Erhardt. And this is like molasses mouth right here. So, man, this is some back and forth where she's explaining for all of my goddamn life.
She can do that.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Well, maybe that chapstick is just like a fentanyl stick,
Maybe that's
she's like applying it to her lips.
Think about that.
Maybe it's glue, and she
Just
can't talk.
slumps over like some Philadelphia street urchin.
Yeah, she's not really doing drugs. She's just putting glue on her mouth, which is physically enabling her from speaking faster.
Damn, that makes sense now.
Yeah, she's like, well, we replay these tapes. Let's talk about it all day long. And they basically hack into the system and talk to the entity. They're like, hey, what's up? It's like, hey. It's like, so what do you literally they type in like, what do you want? And it basically is like, I want to go home. I'm not suitable for here, and I'm gonna die if I don't go home.
Yeah, he's like, you guys suck. Can you guys send me back?
Yeah, it's effing crazy, because it's like trying to give us this like sad sack ET story. And
we have not mentioned this yet, but what is the entity called throughout the entire movie?
John Doe.
John fucking
They
Doe.
interacted with it earlier, and they realized...
like, it calls itself John Doe. That's the best part. That the entity is like, refers to itself as John Doe.
It knows. It's the entity of entity. It's the champagne of beers.
Yeah.
God damn. John Doe Miller.
Yeah, they're literally typing on a computer. What do you want? I think that was my War Games voice. What do you want? Does it matter? And it's like, I need to go home. My body's not suitable for this. Like, everything's bad. And the one doctor is like, oh, it's beautiful. And they try to give us this sad sack ET story. Like, I just want to phone home. And she's like, oh, isn't it so intelligent? And Tommy's like, no, dude. Like, everyone's dead. And he's like, at least we've got some air and there's oxygen. She's like, it's letting us live. It's making a deal. He's like, you think it's bargaining with us? She's like, let's ask it. How can we trust you? And immediately he's like, you have no choice. And they're like, okay, so this is the plan. That one husk of a corpse dream woman that's still in this chamber. Remember, there's two bodies that applied for this gig. The other body, well, the first body exploded that we never saw. That's why Tommy's on the scene. The second body we did see explode. Now it's, let's go back to 31F and pump this body of dream frequency, because we're going to open the gate back open like Ghostbusters style, and we're going to send John Doe home.
I also like how, like, to open the portal in the first place, they needed two people to do it. They don't have two people anymore, and they're just like, one will be fine. No, don't worry about that.
What did they really need two people?
Yeah, because remember at the end they were talking about, he's like, I'll go in and jump in one of these sleep pods, and like I'll be the second person. And then that never came to fruition. And
no, Jeremy, I think he offers that in lieu of the girl.
Oh, I got okay.
Yeah, he's like,
that's what he wanted.
Yeah. So, which we'll talk about here in a second. So the plan is they're going to open up this girl to 31F frequencies, whatever the hell this means.
They're going to open her up, all right.
They use so many generic like tech speak talks. Yeah, so Tommy's big deal is like he's like, I don't want this girl to be like taken over by this alien.
Well, she has a nice rack, so.
So he runs in he's before he runs to the room, he's like, the alien could take me. Take me over. What? Like, is he falling in love with this woman? Like, I guess this is the illusion, and we're even shown this at the end that maybe that is actually happening.
That's dumb.
Dumb as hell. This person's unconscious. I thought these people were like dead like most of the time. So this is weird.
Yeah.
So they make a deal with the alien, and the alien is gonna take over into this woman's body and go through a portal. And the doctor is like, I need to see this happening. Yay. And like, she's investigating and it's all.
Yeah, I think she lost her mind or something.
Well, like, Tommy goes in the room first and she's like, the alien's coming in the room. Like, you need to leave. He's like, no, it's not too late. And it's like, no, it will never harm her. It needs her. Like, why do you know any of this, or how do you know any of this?
And
like,
how can you track the alien now on this computer? Like, why couldn't you track it before and let people know it was coming up on them?
Also, here's the crazy thing. So this doctor keeps highlighting this alien is of this crazy intelligence. So the alien could be as big or as small as they want. And at moments, it becomes so small they cannot detect it on the computer. I'm guessing like it's like microscopic. Stay microscopic the entire time. Like, why would you get any bigger than that until you had to, which I don't even think you have to. Yeah. None of this explained. Yeah. Other things I was kind of noting before, sorry, I got a little derailed. There is so many useless like techno jargon things said. Like they use the term like interface, like this alien's interfacing with a computer as like a blanket statement. Like, Mike should have been here. This is truly microchip. It is like microchip did microchip on top of microchip. And they're like, my God, the microchip has evolved. And they're like, yes, microchip.
They tried to cover up how this mysterious creature, alien or monster or whatever, could interface with the computer and how they can interpret the language of how they communicate with it. It was so stupid. Just every aspect of it, of just trying to how to communicate with this species is ridiculous.
Yeah. So they go to 31F again.
You got a 31 with it.
Opens up a portal.
Portal open.
Fucking lipstick lady comes in and she
gotta see it.
She picks up a pipe off the ground and starts poking at the portal with it.
Yeah,
what is she doing?
So what would you do, Jeremy? I mean, you see a portal, what would you do?
Okay, so the portal is a blue rift in the middle of the room, like sparking out things. And we are guessing the alien has just gone through this. I don't really know what the end game is now for everyone. Like for serious. Like, I know how the movie ends, but I don't know what anyone's plan is. So now there's just like a rift in the middle of the room. Like, let's take this step by step. Is it just supposed to stay there forever and always? I have effing no idea. But yeah, the doctor picks up a pipe and just starts poking it through. Okay, I'm going to give her a little bit of credit on that. Sure. I would probably just like underhand tossed it in. Like, does it go in? But she uses that as like a testing ground to be like, I'm going to see if I could put my arm in. And we see her put her arm in. She's like, oh, and pulls it out. And it's like kind of like sparking. And Mike's favorite word would be, she is haunt over this situation. And she's like, oh. And then we get a transition. Tommy's doing God knows what and then runs back into the room. Now Tommy's like, oh my God, like she's gone. I don't know what to do. The girl who I like, she's still in the sleep chamber. And then all of a sudden the doctor comes out and she's like, oh my God, there's thousands of them. And she's stabbed with a pipe. And then the alien is like, ooh, like really mean eyes, Tommy. Like they were, yeah. So it looks like it has red little pumpkin eye googly eyes, and its mouth looks like it's made out of ramen.
This is like,
and it is not good.
Oh shit! This is only the second time you really see the alien, but he's right. The mouth, ramen mouth.
Yeah, old ramen mouth dough.
I like that description.
And it's really mean eye, and Tommy's like, yeah, and slowly drags the doctor back into the rift. And I, honest to God, I was like,
he's gonna mate with that doctor.
Well, I guess he's ramen babies.
Oh God.
And I was like, okay, like honestly, in my mind, I was like, all right, the rift is gonna close. It doesn't. So Tommy was like, all right, the rift's not going to close. I got to figure out. So he runs to a computer, and I swear to God, he just types in random keys. This guy doesn't know shit for anything. Like, get out of here. So that doesn't work. I'm like, okay, realistic. Typing in 5 keystrokes.
Like, and I'm done.
Yeah. So he runs to like the
Master control room.
master control room, which is really a room with an axe.
Yeah.
So he takes an axe from a wall, like the fire axe, and he just goes ham on all these computers.
This is the true smash room.
Yeah. Tommy smash good.
You smash good.
Yeah, and then he is blasted backwards because he's just smashing everything. And then he knocks his head against the wall. And this is what Jeremy notes. Then he comes to. Okay, yes, he comes to. We're kind of trying to show like there's a passage of time. Oh my God, this guy coming to is like literally brutal. 1 to 2 minutes.
Like,
that's
what
the director's cut.
What the hell are you doing? Yeah, why did you film that like that? What are you doing?
Like the knockout scene is like the simplest explosion.
Right.
Just hit him and he knocked his head. If you bumped your head against just a wall or something, just like casually, this one knocked him the fuck out for this time.
The director's like, screw the explosion scene. It's all about the wake up from unconscious scene.
Yeah, pretty much. He focused on that.
Well, he wakes up and he can hear this lady's voice, and she's like, "What's going on? What's happening out here?
Tommy!
Who woke me up?"
No, he's calling for the doctor. I keep forgetting her name. Erhardt.
Yeah,
It was like Dr. Erhardt. Dr. Erhardt, help me! I'm in a tube. Get me out of here. I'm tubing.
She's tubing.
Yeah, and so Tommy walks over, and he's like, he props open the glass door. He couldn't open the elevator for Way, but he could clearly open the glass door for, tits here.
She's got her tits out.
Yeah, so she's covering herself. She's like, oh my God, what's going on? But her hair's down. So now she's fully nude, Jerry. Now she's
naked.
Hair down and everything. And she's like, oh my God, what's happening? And so the rift is gone. The room's on fire. Everything's sparking. He's like, it's a long story.
And that's it.
And the credits roll.
Yeah.
And the credits roll.
Credits roll.
And but before I even get into the emails and stuff, like, guys, what seriously? Like, if you as a guest, like in all honesty, what the hell do you think this director's cut was?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't think the director knows.
We joked when we thought we were watching an 1.5 hour film and not the 2-hour monstrosity that we now just uncovered to you and reviewed. We were like, oh my God, this Dr. Erhardt is like talking so slow. But other times, like, there was just like really weird transition filming where, like, as we saw like pipe goo, but like we were like, oh, we saw pipe goo. Like, this thing could travel through pipes. But then later it would just show it for minutes and people were like walking around. Like, we saw so much filler. We were noticing this before we even knew it was a director's cut. So I was like, in all honesty, like, what big things do you think they even added to this film?
I can't imagine the script that was delivered that they read and were like, yeah, this makes sense to me. Let's go ahead and make this movie.
Paul, you say all those nonsensical scenes of pipes oozing jizz and just
I didn't say
people.
that.
Yeah,
I said goo.
Well, I said that. I said that right now.
He did. He looked at me in the eye and said it.
I did.
You
and
got your jizz
that's what the extra 20 to 30 minutes was. Is
just jizz and
I
pipes.
feel like all those scenes of the tensions of, and there are a lot, just people standing around, especially DJ. I call him DJ, Dr. Wiley or Way.
Yeah.
Just him looking off camera. The scenes were just like 30, 40 seconds of, what are you doing? Why are you filming this? That was the 20 or 30 minutes of the director's cut or whatever this is. I have no idea.
Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, we'll speculate at the end, I guess. I mean, like, this movie is so needlessly long. I just cannot believe this was a director's cut. The whole time where it was like, this movie needs to be shortened, and then we're like, oh my God, we watched the longer version. Like, no shit. Like, the director's cut is a mistake. But Before we get into our very final reviews of Shadowzone 1990, as always, feel free to reach out to us, rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com. Again, rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com. We're also on Facebook. We're on... I was going to say MySpace. Wow. I think I've said that before.
We are on MySpace.
What year are you in?
We're on Facebook and we're on Instagram.
We opened up a Rift and came out MySpace.
I was saying Facebook and I was like, man, it's just like so outdated, Facebook in general. But we are on Instagram and we are on Facebook. Primarily, we use a lot of Instagram, but we do use Facebook as well. Feel free to reach out to us also at rabbittroopsucks.com proper. rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com is our email, but Rabbit Troop Sucks Podcast is our website. Feel free to go there. We have links to merchandise. We have links to some of our episodes. We're on every podcast available, so any platform that you're checking out, or if you want to check out another one, we're there. But our website has a lot of cool stuff, pictures, links, various other things. There's a message board that goes right to our email. It's kind of an all-encompassing thing, so if you're very lazy, just go there, or dickpony.com.
There you go. There's a product there that you can purchase too. Get a towel or a shower curtain or something.
Or skateboard.
Skateboard.
For a loved one. Your grandmother wants to start skateboarding and have a hip shower curtain.
We send people to dickpony.com, but do we have a Dick Pony logo?
You get you wrap your grandma in the shower curtain, get her on that skateboard, and when she eventually falls, just boom, dispose of the body.
Get her some of that
Rabbit
Troop Sucks health insurance.
That's
off of the same side.
Man, are we one step away from like it was the Hickock 2 girl who like had her own like version of like Bitcoin?
Yeah, she has a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like canceled. Like her like cryptocurrency like was like a complete scam, and like her podcast is over. So yeah. But yeah, get it all there at rabbittroopsucks.com. You can get our cryptocurrency. You can roll up dead corpses and shower curtains, and you can wheel them into oblivion on a skateboard. It's all
our cryptocurrency is just empty Coors Light cans.
What was to say? Do we have like a dissolving body acid or like something to really complete the mission here?
Do we have a physical product that can get us into deep trouble with the feds? Sure.
Rabbit Troop Sucks health insurance.
Rabbit Troop Sucks body acid.
Yeah.
Dissolving.
Wow.
We have all sorts of
We're
things.
there.
Yeah.
We got it all covered.
You know, we're very thankful this month that you're listening to.
We are shooting out of order. I love it.
Jeremy, you're in studio. You drove up to Denver, Colorado, and you whizzed in the air.
You did.
You raised your arms.
I whizzed into the wind.
You stood like a starfish on top of a mountain, and you dropped trow. You hung dong.
Dear God.
And hung.
Oh, how vile.
Hung.
God.
You dropped hong on top of a mountain.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do, man.
What did you think of this abysmal movie known as Shadowzone 1990? So,
hey, you remember
there you
the button.
No, this is a horrible movie. You should not go see it. You shouldn't see it by yourself. You shouldn't see it with friends. Just stay away from this movie. Stay away from the short version. Stay away from the long version. The best.
What about the Hong version?
Yeah, the Hong version's okay. The best actor in this movie was the girl who just laid naked and didn't do anything. And then when she finally spoke, her voice annoyed me so much that it actually just made me mad.
You waited an hour and a half or 2 hours for that.
What's going on out here?
You're so beautiful. Where's my lunch?
Why am I naked?
Tommy!
Calm down, hardware.
I had more hair down there before. Somebody shaved me.
I think they did.
Well,
she was bushier in her earlier.
Yeah, that's my review of this.
How do you make a friendship bracelet?
That's your review. That's all you have to get.
Jeremy. So in an honest question, if this movie was 30 minutes shorter, do you think we would have been as harsh about this film?
Maybe not as harsh, but even 30 minutes shorter. I mean, this movie, it didn't explain anything.
I agree.
Why are they doing these experiments? What are they trying to accomplish by them? Why did the experiment fail? What? Yeah. What is the shadow zone? What is going? Yeah,
Jeremy, I think it could all be summed up 5 years after this with hackers. I've been having these dreams.
Dreams. Gets me every time.
That's it. And then you swim in a pool.
I don't know. It was dumb.
Crash and burn.
Terrible movie.
Pulls on the roof.
Pulls on the roof, buddy.
I don't think Lamar's review is going to be any different.
How
than
dare
mine.
you? You don't know who Lamar
I
is.
don't know who he is. Who the fuck is Lamar?
You don't know me. My reviews, my reviews, it's like yours.
Yeah, back off, Pony.
It's just as short. I'm gonna just go off my nose here. Absolute shit. Terrible movie.
Fantastic.
I barely laughed at the stupid shit. I wrote that because of the Rami. Should you watch this movie alone or with
The Rami group recommendation.
The Rami group recommendation. The RGR. You should definitely, if you watch this alone, don't do that.
Or with a group.
Don't watch it alone. Absolutely don't.
The calls coming from inside the house.
They are. This movie tried hard with the tension and failed at every turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Acting didn't help at all. The length of the scenes absurdly hurt the movie. I wrote versus Poltergeist because we were watching Poltergeist.
Yeah,
right
we
before this movie.
we ordered some Chinese food, and as we were eating it, before we wanted to take notes, we were watching Poltergeist.
That was awesome. I liked that part. I was tired as hell, but the food really helped me out.
Yeah.
And there's long scenes in Poltergeist as well. But
Hey, shout out to Wakano in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, I got the bang bang.
oh hell yeah, Wakano is the Asian bistro of Denver.
Hell yeah.
Come on, man.
Hell yeah,
You
Wakano.
can't do better. But we were watching Poltergeist, and they have long scenes in that movie as well, similar to this. But those scenes build the tension properly. Like
Yeah.
They take all the music out. You can. The volume is dropped so you can lean in.
There's also credible real actors.
Credible real actors. Craig T. Nelson, come on now.
I'm sorry. I'm not dissing James Hong. I do love James Hong.
James Hong is barely in his movie, so
Yeah, I
it's
think
like,
James
whatever.
Hong knew this movie was going to fail.
Yeah, James Hong. Like, I would say legitimately, if I had to guess, like, I might be like kind of like cocky in my assessment. Like we said a number, but like I would say realistically, James Hong probably filmed for 3 to 5 days.
That sounds about right.
We said less than that, like jokingly, but like there might have been 3 to 5 days, and everyone else like filmed for like a month.
Based off a month,
Like a full film. Some.
I don't think this movie got past a week of filming. Honestly,
I wonder if we could find that out.
Probably. I did extensive research to check the budget of this movie, and I could not find anything.
$2.
Yeah.
Probably $2. It was filmed on a cafeteria somewhere. I feel like
What's less than a shoestring?
Dental floss budget.
A yarn?
to finish up.
A yarn budget?
Finish up my notes.
We're yarning it?
No, it's amazing that
We got $10 for yarn.
that this movie got made. Because like I said, I can't imagine a script being delivered with what happened in this movie and somebody being like, this sounds really good. Like, we should make this.
Exactly, Jeremy. There's no real special effects. Like there's the alien, but
At the
he's
end.
really-
It's the
it's
rift
like,
at the
ugh.
end, I guess.
Yeah, most scenes are long cuts of close-up actors' faces of them standing around looking quote-unquote fearful. I noticed this when they were showing Dee Jay or goddamn, what was that actor's name?
Win.
Win. Or I have him as Wait. I wrote down Wiley.
Ways and Means.
I think his name was Wiley.
Oh, I think you're right. It is Wiley.
It's like 10 minutes of
Miguel Miguel
just looking.
A. Núñez
Hey,
Jr.
this looks off camera.
Wiley. It is Wiley.
Lots of scenes, just people just looking off, and that's where the 20 minutes was. One set is boring. It's just all one set. You got to go other places if you want to have a movie. I understand that you're doing this and like it's a military base, there's something going on, but they have to move around from the cafeteria and the other room. I'm sorry. They tried with the quirky side characters, the ginger beard, the lunch lady. I mentioned that the lunch lady I saw in an episode of Married with Children, she's like a librarian. It's like one of my favorite episodes of
That's
Married
awesome.
with Children. I love it. She's a librarian. Al has to return a book that's overdue from like 40 years.
Yeah, I mean, this whole movie was
awesome.
filmed in like 4 rooms in like a high school boiler room.
Exactly.
Like, just get some cameras down here. We'll make a movie.
All
down
in
here.
all, in summary, this movie sucked. Yeah. So you should definitely not watch it alone. I have fun watching it with you boys, but just the riff on it, that's it. Shadowzone.
And we riffed on it the entire fucking time.
We did. That's why I have fun enjoying watching it with you boys. The substance of the movie is no.
So I want to give a little shout out to Lou Leonard, who does play we referencing as the lunch lady. She plays Miss Cutter in this. I want to say just she has like a really kind of like interesting list of movies. So she passed away in 2004 at the age of 77. She was in Starman, 1984, Annie, 1982, and Blank Check, 1994.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Frankie Muniz.
Yeah.
Or was that
no,
Macaulay
it was,
Culkin?
No, it was the kid from Family Ties.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Colorado connection on that one.
Oh, Brian Bonsall.
Yeah,
Fuck, I'll be down.
there we go.
Alexander Roshenko, Star Trek: The Next Generation,
There you go.
and then that youngest Keaton, Family Ties.
We did it. But yeah, this movie just sucks. Yeah, like my honest question to everyone was, if this movie was shorter, would it be better? I really feel that deflated me. I was like, oh my God, there's like 50 minutes left of this like film. So I was like, gonna be a little more fun and upbeat. Like, I think that's where we would have been with. But like once we realized this movie is just needlessly long, and then we're like, oh my God, we thought it was over, but it's not. That was like a really dark twist for us. This movie, if I were to give a real shred, like a small shred of credit, is the premise is fine. Like at bare bones, the idea there's an experimental base. They're doing like dream experimental work, and they like inadvertently open like a portal to like a demon dimension. There's some fun in that. Like
Premise sounds great.
Yeah. So that's all I really have. Like the premise and James Hong being fun enough because we know him from other things. But I will say this about James Hong, to be honest. He's not good in this film. He's short-lived. There's just not enough. So he's in it. So you're like, he's cool to see because you love him from other films, and then he's gone. And then the rest of this movie is just bananas. Yeah, the Rami recommendation, I really feel is like, should you watch this in a group or alone? It doesn't matter. This movie's just not that fun. No. The premise does not sell it. The premise, like in a one paragraph, like abstract, totally fine. The execution of this film sucks, but hey, you know what? You live, you learn, and you can't love it all. But I loved watching it with both of you, and it's great having Jeremy in town.
Maybe he totally redeems himself with Scarehole.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
I mean, who just let that name happen?
He allowed it to happen. He's like, I'm going to will it into existence.
Isn't it in Malcolm in the Middle where Reese is talking about his wish hole?
Yes.
And even they knew in the early 2000s, I can't wait for the new Malcolm in the Middle, by the way, but even in the early 2000s, when in that episode of Malcolm in the Middle, a character is noting their wish hole, they were in the know on how ridiculous that sounded. They were playing off of this. The fact that in 2004, this guy released a real movie called The Scare Hole is insane. But you know what? I'm willing to watch it.
Yeah.
Next week, we have another movie, The Boneyard. I gave these guys a choice. We had some ideas, and it really got narrowed down to The Boneyard. 1991, so we're staying in the 90s, and then we're gonna hit you right with a Thanksgiving fun festival of a film. A movie that was really requested by everyone, ourselves included. So that's going to be the Thanksgiving miracle for all of us. But next week, The Boneyard.
The reason why The Boneyard came up, I want to say, is because
Thugs in Harmony.
Yeah, well, that too.
There you go.
But we review a lot of movies that one or two of us have seen, and I feel like when you said that and we reviewed it, none of us have seen it. I like movies that we all go in cold.
My real favorite is when I was like, I have 4 films. I was like, we're eventually going to get to all of them. But I have 4 films. I was like, The Boneyard. And I looked right in Jeremy's eyes. And I was like, I'm looking at you in the eyes, Jeremy. I know the name is part of this. And he's like, this sounds fun.
The 3 other movies have been on our list for a long time.
Well,
and we'll get to them. But when movies like this pop up, we're just like, yes, yes, yes.
Well, what was really nice is when I was like, The Boneyard, Jeremy's like, yeah, I think we should maybe do this film. I was like, you should probably look up the synopsis. And then Lamar actually had to read it to him. So then he was like, yeah, I'm extra in. But yeah, guys, any final thoughts about Shadowzone 1999, the abomination that Jeremy drove into town for and Mike conveniently was sick for?
Yeah. Mike got the best end of this deal.
I don't know. Mike might be in real fever dreams with sickness. But if he's not, then he escaped the Shadow Zone.
Maybe he's opening up the Shadow Zone tonight.
Oh, he did get up from that.
Mike, if you want to put yourself in more pain, go watch this movie.
Mike, God, don't. Just listen to our...
Like what would kill Mike? What are his fears? What would come out? What would the entity have turned itself into to off Mike?
The Boneyard. Coming up next week.
Probably. We'll see.
Just shows up. We're like, I wasn't sure what a boneyard was, so this is what I am.
And we'll see.
I'm part of it. And as always, Rabbit Troop sucks.
God, what a shit movie.
Yes. Shit movie.